Hi students, this video is to help you with using the area model for multiplication and to solve a multiplication problem using the traditional method if you're multiplying 2 digits by 2 digits. So I'm going to go through the first problem that is on the worksheet that was given to you on Tuesday, November 6th. So I have the problem 12 times 13. That is the same problem that is written on your worksheet, and what we're going to do first is break apart the 12. 12 we could also write down as 10 plus 2 because it is easy to multiply with multiples of 10. And 13 we can break down into 10 and 3. And when we do that, we write those numbers next to the boxes on the side. So we have 10 plus 3, 10 plus 2. So this is where we're going to show one way to multiply 12 times 13. So in this box here, we're going to multiply the number that's above and the number that's to the side. So we're going to multiply 10 times 10. Well, 10 times 10 is 100. Now in this box, we're going to multiply the number that's above times the number that's on the side. 3 times 10 is 30. In this box, we will be multiplying the number that's above times the number that's on the side. So we're going to multiply 10 times 2, which is 20. And then in this box, we are going to multiply 3 times 2, which is 6. Now that I have multiplied all these different parts of the numbers 12 and 13, I am ready to add up each of these different parts. And when I add up each of these different parts, it will tell me what the answer to 12 times 13 is. So since I have no room on the side here, I'm going to add my numbers up going down. It does not really matter what direction you add because one of the properties of addition is that you can add in any order. So I'm going to add 100 plus 20, which is 120. And here I'm going to add 30 plus 6, 36. Now if you can do this mentally in your head, great. If you need to write it out on the side to line up the places, then I recommend that you try that. 0 plus 6 is 6, 2 plus 3 is 5, and then we have 1. 156 is the answer. Now, let's see how this ties in with doing the problem using the traditional method. So we're going to do 12 times 13, and we're going to start by multiplying with the number that's in the ones place. We're going to start by multiplying with the number 3. So we're going to multiply 3 times 2, which is 6, then 3 times 1, which is 3. Now since I'm getting ready to multiply with the number that's in the tens place, I'm going to add a placeholder 0, because anytime we multiply a number by 10, we're going to end up with 0 in the ones place. Now I'm ready to multiply by the number in the tens place, which is the 1. Again, we're going to do 1 times 2, and then 1 times 1. So 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. Now I'm ready to add this up, and I get 156. My numbers match, which is a good sign. If my numbers do not match, I need to go back and look at both problems to see if I can find where I made my mistake. Now let's look here and see how does this relate to that. So here, the first thing we did in the traditional method was we multiplied 3 times 2. Well, we did that over here in this box here, 3 times 2, and we got 6. A little hard to read my 6 because I'm using a bad marker. Then for the next step, we did 3 times this 1, and it's not really a 1. That 1 is in the tens place, so what we were really doing was 3 times 10. Well, we did 3 times 10 in this box here, 30. And so we add those up, 30 plus 6, we get 36. 36, that's what we got right there. Then the next row, we are multiplying with this 10, this 1, which is in the tens place, so we did 10 times 2. 10 times 2 is 20. We wrote that right here. Then we did 10 times this 1, which since it's in the tens place is also 10. 10 times 10 is 100, which is what we wrote there. We add 120, we get 120, which is what we wrote here, and that is why we get the same answer whether we use the area model way or the traditional way. On the back side of your worksheet, you have some other problems to do that are from Singapore Math. You can either solve them the traditional way, if that makes the most sense to you, or you can solve them using the area model, if that makes the most sense to you. Please be careful though, because some of you are not remembering to put in the correct number of zeros when you're multiplying by multiples of 10. So be very careful, check your work. And if you get stuck, please look at the sheet that we did in class to help you as a guide, because you have several examples on there and that will help you as you're figuring this out. Good luck.